Encounters are few and far between, making sure that human beings are the only mammals visiting this campus. Mitch Pollock in Burnaby for BCIT Magazine.
If you're lucky enough to have a $100 bill in your wallet, you might notice something's a bit different. Canada is ditching its old paper money for shiny new plastic bills.
Coming up next on BCIT Magazine,
a major tennis tournament is returning to Canada.
And video game characters go from screen to canvas.
This is me. And my mom and dad. And my big brother Alex. And Jack. This is the day I learned that sandals got their name from sand. That jellyfish aren't made of jelly. That stars don't just come from the sky. That the ocean is bigger than all of us. This is the day we all got to forget I was sick. This was my wish.
This Monday, why not head down to Robson Square for your lunch break? UBC's Brass and Wind Ensemble will be playing everything from Mozart to Stravinsky as part of their ongoing lunch hour music series. November 24th, the Vancouver Christmas Market is back in town at the Queen Elizabeth Theatre. The second annual event is a celebration of German culture with 45 vendors offering Christmas gifts, food, and drinks. The market is open daily until Christmas Eve. The biggest week in Canadian football as the Vanier Cup and Grey Cup finals are in town at BC Place Stadium. Friday, the top two teams in Canadian football battle it out for the 47th Vanier Cup. While on Sunday, it's the big show, the 99th Grey Cup. The city will be alive with parties throughout the week. Check out 2011 GreyCupFestival.ca for more details. How's your community calendar? I'm Colin Hope.
Well, it's an exciting time to be a Canadian tennis fan. Rising stars Milos Raonic and Vasek Pospisil are flying up the world rankings. And now Tennis Canada is announcing Vancouver will be hosting the Davis Cup next February. Michael Popov has the details from UBC.
It is my great pleasure to announce that the Davis Cup by BNP Paribas World Group first round tie between Canada and France will be played here in Vancouver at the Doug Mitchell Thunderbird Sports Centre.
Not since 1992, when Daniel Nestor upset world number one Stefan Edberg, has Canada played host to the top tier of Davis Cup tennis.
Unbelievable!
In February of next year, the Doug Mitchell Thunderbird Sports Centre will be transformed into a 5,000-seat tennis stadium, a stadium that Davis Cup team captain Martin Laurendeau hopes provides a raucous home crowd advantage, and the Canadians will need it.
France is it's a big challenge for us. You know, they have 4 guys in the top 20. They literally have 2 or 3 Davis Cup teams within that team, and so they have great depth. And whoever they put, it's going to be great players coming at us.
Today's announcement is especially exciting for hometown tennis phenom Vasek Pospisil. The 21-year-old Vancouver native is responsible for Canada's first advancement on the world group level since 2004. Pospisil single-handedly carried Canada to victory in Israel 2 months ago, a feat Canadian tennis fans hope he repeats right here at home. Michael Popov in Vancouver for BCIT Magazine.
And while the Vancouver Art Gallery may be overrun with protesters, there's another gallery in town that's a little more laid back. And I got a chance to go this week and check it out. Game Deals in Gastown is usually just a video game store, but for most of November, it's the home to a unique art show. Curator Michael Cohen and photographer Everett Jelly and about a dozen other artists have used video games as an artistic inspiration.
Yeah, 8 Bits of Destiny. So it's it's kind of a weird title, and when you say it to people, it catches right off the bat. But people then go, "Well, what is it?" And you have to explain, "Well, it's a video game art show."
From Mario 2 to Street Fighter to even Red Dead Redemption, The full spectrum of video games are represented, and not just by paintings. Photographer Everett Jelly brought his own unique spin to the gallery.
It's my profession, so when Mike first introduced the idea of 8 Bits of Destiny to me, I thought a lot about doing something out of my comfort zone, trying to do something more authentic in 8-bit, but the more I thought about it, given the diversity of the art show, I figured, let's do photography.
You know, like somebody took those silly little pixels and they've, you know, thought up this crazy idea for a piece of art. That makes the original art just by default, because the second that anything inspires you that's been created by another human being, you got to consider there's some sort of art in there. Bits of Destiny 4 is already, we're already underway with it. There's a little bit of design and that sort of stuff that's gone into it, so you'll probably see posters popping up a little sooner than the other shows. We'll be doing it next year at the same time in November, so if you want information about it, 8bitsofdestiny.com is the place to go for that.
50% of all sales from this show go straight to a charity called Child's Play, which brings video games to children in hospitals to take their minds off their illnesses. Mitch Pollock in Vancouver for BCIT Magazine.
With HMV's flagship location in downtown Vancouver set to close its doors in January, stores selling hard copy CDs are becoming a thing of the past. Paul Albee reports.
Local DJ Patrick Weiler has thousands of songs in the comfort of his room, none of which are from store-bought CDs.
Hard copies of music CDs are dead. I don't even have a CD player. Most people don't. Some cars these days aren't even having them installed.
I think hard format music is dead. I think it's surprising they lasted as long as they did.
The way that people get music definitely has quite a bit to do with their age, just because you have to know how to search for it online, and if you're not used to using the computers and the internet, then it'll be a lot more difficult to do that. And so it's definitely something that the most recent generations are more proficient at.
While hard copy music CDs are becoming obsolete, records are making a comeback.
A lot of people still love vinyl, and there's been a huge revival in stores that sell vinyl records, because some people claim, I'm not sure it's true or not, but some people claim that the quality of the sound is so much better. So I think if these things survive, it'll be in very small, very specialist niche markets. HMV's main business was selling recorded music. Future Shop, recorded music and video are pretty small parts of their business, and as the same is for Best Buy. So it enables people to listen to music, or enables people to do their computing or to play their games. And I don't see any big threat on the horizon for them.
Paul Albee in Vancouver for BCIT Magazine.
Google is moving into the music industry, launching their own online store. The store will allow you to buy, store, or stream tunes, but only if you've been invited by a current user. Now, if you have any questions or comments regarding this program, please visit us online at bcitbroadcastnews.ca or bcit-broadcast.com. I'm Mitch Pollock.
And I'm Megan Roberts. That was today's BCIT Magazine. Thanks for watching. We'll leave you some scenes from Ambleside Beach.